Hi, Zebra975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One, and today I am bringing you some fun footage of the first night I came back to the game. Man, I was rusty, so don't judge me too harshly on this footage. But basically I went down to the CG, I had a chat with a few of the guys, I jumped into party chat. There was a lot of people down here, a lot of the Fed guys that are in the Dark Marauders and friends of the Dark Marauders. So I was in party with them, chatting away, doing some simple res harvesting. Now, I was doing this in my Rambo, which is not really the appropriate ship, but I'm not really a guy that goes in for this whole PvE, PvP difference thing. I always find it funny when I attack someone in open and they go, "Oh no, I'm in my PvE ship." Well, you're in open, so every ship's a PvP ship, surely. You know, even my non-combat trade ships, even my explorer ship, is set up to cope with PvP, or at least in part. My explorer ship, yeah, it's set up for PvP. It blows up really, really spectacularly, but it has got some defensive capability, and it has actually escaped a gank once or twice. Not very often, but it sometimes escapes. You have to be pretty quick on the escape though. But all of my ships have a design philosophy that basically, Ghost Reptilian of the Dark Marauders always said to me, there's no difference between PvE and PvP, just make your ship as hard as you can, and that's it. It's all my design philosophy has always been. Make my ship as tough as possible, whack some weapons on there. Yeah, there are certain weapons that work better in PvE or PvP, that's fine, but ultimately there's no difference in your ship design. You shouldn't slacken off or skip hull day or do weaker shields because, oh, it's okay, it's only a PvE ship. Because if you're in open, you know, if you play in open like I do all the time, any ship you're in is potentially a PvP ship. Any ship you're in can suddenly get jumped by 4, you know, annoyed FDLs that want to kill you. In fact, on this evening that I shot this footage, this was my 3rd or 4th attempt to get to the station, switch to this ship, and then go res hunting, because there was a group of IED at the start interdicting and attacking me every time I turned up. So I went away for a bit, then I heard that they were attacking someone else, so I went back and looped back in. As simple as that. It's the easiest way to get past the blockade is wait till you see them get distracted by something else and then slip past. But you know, it's I had some fun. I've done a bit this morning of this, and I did a bit the other night, and you know, I might do a bit towards this community goal. I must admit, I am slightly annoyed that the community goal that was going on while I was away was the one that paid out billions, and it was for a material for data that I was full of. Absolutely, my storage was full. I could have made billions. Oh, I'm so annoyed. But there we go. That's just, you know, that's just my luck. I take one break from Elite Dangerous in all these years, and I miss out on the community goal that pays billions. You know, oh well. C'est la vie. But I doubt this community goal is going to pay that much, and I doubt I'll do too much towards it, because PvE combat, no, it's just really dull. I'm not really that bothered with it. I did have fun though in my Ramba. My Ramba should supposedly not be a ship to do PvE in, because it's ridiculous. The frags run out of ammo really quickly, but I gotta say, ramming stuff to death and wheeling around in this thing, and also basic reloads on frags is actually pretty cheap for me, because I go mining so often. I always fill up my base materials, so ammo issues aren't that much of a problem, so it worked fine for me. Cleared the zones really, really quickly, especially if I got the rams nice. There was one bit where I ran out of ammo in one of the conflict zones and just started ramming cutters to death over and over and over again. Ram. And one of them, I rammed my shields and his shields off at the same time, and then just kept ramming him, and I left with 44% hull and he was dead. So this thing's hard as nails, which makes it quite fun to use at all times, and I had fun using it for PvE. But like I say, sometimes weapons make a difference. You know, certain weapons work better in PvE than PvP, granted. But other than that, absolutely other than that, if you play in open, all your ships should be PvP ready, because you never know when you're going to get attacked. And that's part of the joy and part of the horror of playing in open. You never know. So that's, you know, to me that's part of the fun. You know, even when it is a 4-on-1 waste of time gank attempt, and all I'm going to do is, they know all I'm going to do is jump away and loop back round. You know, I'm not even going to bother engaging. I didn't even bother deploying my hard points. But you've always got to be ready just in case. Like in the middle of these conflict zones, at any point, a member of certain factions could drop in behind me and just start attacking me, just because they feel like it. There's gankers, griefers, and even police that would do it just because it's funny. And I don't blame them. So, you know, I always have to keep a watchful eye out. But on the bright side in this ship, you know, I'm always pretty safe. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll leave you with the last clip of me ramming something juicy to death and say, that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.